Right. It's a new session. We're back to murking people for no clear reason. Even if we did have a reason, I would have probably forgotten it by now, because it's been about 3 weeks since I last played. It's kind of one of those situations where I would have probably stopped playing by now if I wasn't recording it for the channel. Because I've just been too busy playing stuff that's just been more fun, frankly. Just been playing a whole lot of Hitman. But no, we're here. We're back. We got dudes that need a good shanking. Don't know why, but there's a lot of them about. Trying to remember the controls as well while we're at it. I'll probably be having great fun in like 10 minutes time. It's just that the initial period of getting back into a game, starting it up, is the big obstacle for me. It's like once it's started up, it's all jolly good fun, but getting to that stage requires a great deal of mental effort. I can't explain why. I'm just an idiot. Now, we've got enough inventory space to grab and then dismantle that shotgun. Yeah, I remember dismantling shotguns. That was a big part of all the previous sessions. Now, we've got like 5 guys in that room. How do we separate them so we can murk some of them?
Could use a drink.
I could use a coin. Just toss a coin down and then they'd be all like, what was that noise? But we don't have one because this isn't Hitman. So there we go, that got someone's attention. Are you going to come out and look, or are you just going to
Power struggle has been a long time coming.
walk in the opposite direction? Talk of a power struggle. That's plot. We're getting somewhere. Okay, they don't appear to want to come and check out why boxes are being flung. Very well. Maybe if we go round the other side, can we do anything? What if we shoot that camera? It appears to have set off an alarm. Is that a bad sign? We could sneak down here, and there's even more to this place than I thought there was. There's a lad. He doesn't seem entirely aware of our presence. And now he won't be aware of much of anything, really. Is he really the only one down here? Either way, let's move him a bit, just in case. Let's pop him on these sofas. Maybe people will think that he was just having a jolly good time. Okay, close enough. Right, so we've taken out the cameras upstairs. How does that help us? I mean, they're still searching. Have they found anything? I don't think so. Has that drawn anyone out of position? Seems like not. That's a bummer. Okay, we've put a couple of upgrades in the sniper rifle and we've already run out of goodies. So, that's fine. Why is there a helmet there? Now, what would one do about these? Does one care about these? Are they explosive or are they just regular, everyday lasers? They don't appear to switch off when you trigger them. Good to know. Now, is anyone actually going to come out from that middle room? Or are they just all going to spin in circles? He thinks he's seeing me, but not enough to actually do anything about it, which is unfortunate. Maybe this is a good time to just stroll through the lasers. They're really bad at searching. It's like, come on, guys. Oh, what could have triggered those lasers? Should we go and look at the lasers? No, let's just stroll around, shall we? In a castle. With a knight. That might explain the helmet we saw earlier. Well, it doesn't explain the helmet we saw earlier. But still. Then what's through here? Is any of this worthwhile? Is that a bag of chips? Soon chips. Lovely. We'll take the painkillers. Nikolai Balaz. It's a locked door. I believe we've got the tools to deal with locked doors. There we go. We've got more than enough ammunition to do this sort of thing. Grab Nikolai's wine bottle. There's a mushroom. So, this place used to be like, what, a theatre or something? Maybe we've learned that already, maybe we haven't. Hard to tell. Is that a passport? Curious. But yeah, more mushrooms, more men in armour. More rooms with not much going on. More of these certificates or whatever on the walls. Now what? Still got lasers. Could I bypass the lasers by doing this? Yeah. Okay, very good. Still want to take out all those goons, just because they're alive, and I'm not a fan of that. So maybe we have to grow a pair and actually walk into this room. So, although those two lads... There we go. One of them is suspicious. Are you going to come over and have a look? Yeah, they're actually coming over to have a look this time. Good.
There's nothing.
Nothing, you say?
Promise we won't hurt you.
Right, that's got their attention. Now they're going to have a poke around. They're not going to find me, because I'm up here. They actually going to come out the door, or are they just going to sort of stand there?
Why are we even here?
Why are you here? That's an excellent question. Are you going to come a little closer? You ghoul-looking friend? No. Right. That's him down. Is that a lad? Yeah, it is.
Sure.
They're still searching. They might not have noticed that their friend has just been murked. This guy is not paying any attention. So down he goes. Ah no, they're onto us. But they might not know exactly where we are. But we had to do something. Otherwise this entire episode was just going to be me faffing around. Yeah, this is working. So what, 2 guys left? There's someone running around on another floor. Now, they might be able to see that guy. But that's fine, because they're taking so long to get over here, my battery's recharging. Which means we do a bit more of that. And that guy... Well, we didn't have any battery left for him. So he had to get killed in the traditional fashion. Ah, the others are coming down the stairs, are they? Or up the stairs. Either way, they're coming onto our floor. Now, where exactly are those lads? What if we can snag one of them by the door here? Is either one going to come my way? Or are they just both going to roam about? Yeah, he's vanished. Like a mystery man. Come on, friendo. Or do I need to pop you? Oh, he got him. Good. Took him a minute to hit the dirt. I wasn't sure if we'd actually taken that lad out. Now, may as well grab some loot while we're here. And then touch that guy's knob for no obvious reason.
Always watching, because you are always watching. In part one.
And you get some cool kung fu type moves. Wasn't really kung fu. More like a Judas effect, but to the back. Hey, we've maxed out a sniper rifle. Which means we have in fact maxed out all of our guns now. And any future crafting parts can be used for like multi-tools and whatnot. Unless we somehow get a new cool gun. But I don't know if that's going to happen at this stage of the game. But now we can explore that new downstairs area that we've located. Let's see who's around and about down here. We've got 3 dudes in there. We've got a door that leads to just a back room sort of area, really. Where would that take us? Anywhere useful? Or would that have been another way of sneaking in? It's hard to tell what's sneaking in and what's sneaking out. So this would have been a dressing room of sorts,
Astronomical number of attempts.
judging from
Between
these
the
mirrors and whatnot.
I think they're just aerial
And we've got 3 dudes in a room. We can't deal with 3 dudes.
Our portable data
Not with our kill 2 dudes at once technology. Who are these 3? I almost want to just waltz in and say hello to them, because they don't look that hostile. But they did act suspicious then. Are you hostile? Yeah, you are. I hope you weren't important.
To byl nepříjemný zvuk.
Don't mind me, ladies. You were Radic Nikoladze. Okay, maybe you were important. Either way, you're dead now. And we got what appears to be shark jaws on the walls. Another 10mm pistol. This one with a silencer. Onto the dismantle pile with you. Right, so is this the purpose of this place? I could have come down here and, yeah, killed Nikolai and drunk some of his absinthe. Very well. And now what do we have? Loot. We like loot. Oh, and there's the security terminal. It is locked, of course. We don't have a password. Maybe it's worth unlocking it. If we are coming back here on a later trip for an actual plot, maybe it's worth unlocking it. There we go. Get multi-tooled, son. Cameras. Off. We don't need cameras. Doors. Vault door? Yeah, we'll open vault doors all day long. Now, what will that allow us to get into? Is that the vault? No, that's where we... Oh no, maybe that's the vault. Didn't really see. Oh, are you two just going to keep panicking and making noise? Have some of that. I just can't do with all your whining, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to knock you out. There we go. Possibly a bit unnecessarily brutal with that one, but I just had to do it, really. So, it's a room with a bunch of crap on the floor, like the wall's been knocked in. So I think it is this room. Yeah, this is the door I've just unlocked. What does it do for me? Takes me to a sewer system. Good. Now what's down this way? Anything? Minimap says there's something. And it is a small room with crafting parts in it. And a bucket. Everything I could have wanted. Right, but this also leads to a way out. We've got another door there, which we've been into earlier. Yeah, this is familiar, this bit now. So it's a way out, but not a way in. And where's it going to take us now? It's familiar, but I also forget where it actually takes us. I think it's just back to the surface in general. Alright. Oh, we're in a
Why is anyone
train station. And now we've panicked everyone by walking out the door.
anyone? Help!
We'll put the gun away. We'll just get out of dodge.
Moving the thunder alarm!
Why are you shooting me just because I came out the door? Balance. Right, how do we get out of trouble? Are we out of trouble? I think we're out of trouble. Yep, Perp got away, everyone. No need to panic. Now, where the heck are we? There's Sobchak, which is somewhere I did want to visit at some point. And there's the Labuse Apartments, which is also somewhere I wanted to visit. It's locked. I guess it's night time, isn't it?
Kiss his ass and gets ahead.
What do we do about that? Because it's something I'd like to get from within Sobchak security. This much I know. This much I've looked up. Because I don't want to miss too much content. Really. Can we get into Sobchak from above, or is the only way through the door? And technically it's illegal to hack things, but is it illegal to multi-tool them?
The whole department is corrupt.
Maybe. But we're in. Now, we want to get down to the basement. So that camera's going to go back and forth. Okay, it spotted us.
I didn't see anything. Nothing.
Everyone spotted us. You there? Get unconscious. Oh, there's mines. I thought they were just lasers, but they're actually mines. Oops. Ah, thank goodness for that. My latest save was not far away.
Feel my toes, man.
I'm very grateful for this.
Not like this. Not like this.
I mean, I want to blow up those explosives, so I'm going to need you out of the way. Because if you're not out of the way, you're going to get kaploded. And you are technically an innocent bystander. So let's leave you there.
That's the kiss his ass and gets ahead.
Lovely. That's how we deal with landmines around here when we know that they exist. So, crafting parts and sellables. There's a safe there. There's a hole in that wall that we may have just caused by kaploding everything. So maybe we didn't even need to take out those landmines. Because maybe we could have just come in through this side and punched it open. Either way, we do need another multi-tool now. And now we can unlock this safe and get the Tarvos Vault keycard. It is in fact another keycard for the Palisade Bank, so that's now 2 we've got. Now we should be able to get out here without dying horribly. One would hope. Yep. Now, apartments. They're our next stop, and then maybe, then just possibly, we'll get back onto actually doing something rather than faffing around. Maybe. Right, so here we are. The old apartment blocks. 85, 86. We probably want to be upstairs a bit more. Maybe we also want to be on the other side. Right, there's 95. There's 96, there's 94. Is it possible to break in without needing to hack the door? Yeah, it is.
Even as work begins in San Francisco,
Anyone home?
pharmaceutical giant First Horizon
No?
plans drug
Good. It's a shiny painting you've got there, friends. Is there a pocket sack around? Or are we going to need another multi-tool. Because we've got them. We've got multi-tools for days. Really? Nice backgrounds and whatnot for recording. Let's see. Laura Vale. Let's see. Problems at Palisade. Ooh. Curious. So yeah, Laura Vale was mentioned in the first game. She was a conspiracy theorist at that point, and now she works for Picus. Because they're using the old let's recruit the buggers and then use them to spread disinformation strategy. But yeah, I think we're going to need another multi-tool. Oh, we got one. Good. Oh yeah, we literally just picked one up from the previous safe that we hacked. I remember things. I'm a gamer. Unlock that. Unlock that. Pocket sec and the Picus Vault keycard. Lovely. And there we go. We've got an encrypted pocket secretary. Do we need that? I don't know. But I came for the keycard. And now we've got that, maybe let's actually look at our side quests. Both of our side quests, it seems, involve travelling back to the previous area. So I guess we need a train station. If we can get into it without causing a ruckus and getting shot at this time, that would be lovely. Fortunately, none of the cops seem to recognise us now. Probably because all clanks look the same to them. We'll use that to our advantage. And so ends the great faffening, and now we're back on actually doing actual things with some sort of sense of purpose. I don't mind faffing around though, because the moment-to-moment gameplay of Deus Ex is still very fun. So a bit of faffing can't hurt. We're going. Oh, wait a minute. Were we doing? Yeah, we were solving a murder, or trying to.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Good man. Appreciate that. Now, are we ready?
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Johnny didn't do it.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
Just because he's called Johnny
I
Gunn
didn't find
doesn't
who
mean
the
he
killer
killed
is.
his wife.
Sometimes you have to admit there just isn't enough to go on. But the pieces don't fit. Not yet, anyway. But I do know Johnny Gunn didn't kill his wife.
How can you be sure?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit.
Yeah, that's pretty good evidence.
So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
Got any other suspects?
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
So let's learn more.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Hopefully not.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Interpol.
Time
Who
to
do they
wrap
think
this
they
up.
are?
Right, so is that quest done?
All right.
Or
Let's call it a...
where do we stand? Okay, seems like that quest is done for now, but it doesn't seem like it's finished. So, yes. Now, we've got data to access in the safe house for the other mission
Get someone to pick up.
with our mysterious
Daria,
person.
are you there?
Is
Oh.
that you, neighbor? Are
Hey,
you
Daria.
checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
We spent most of our time eliminating suspects. I still don't know who killed Angela.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I feel like it's going to come to that. Now, what's this apartment block? We've been here before, which means there's nobody living, hanging around by the look of it, unless someone's upstairs. Can we get upstairs even? Wait a minute, is this our apartment block? Yeah, it is. Look at all those watch parts. It's been a while since I've been here, alright? Leave me alone. Right, what are we learning? Eliza?
She knew you would come.
Who? And who are you?
It is not certain. We are still learning to consolidate.
That silhouette looks like Eliza.
Consolidate?
To survive after Panchaea, it was necessary to split apart. You were there. Do you remember?
Do we remember much? I mean... Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it was one of the women that had been tied up with the final boss.
I remember Panchaea, the Hyron Project. You look like one of the women, the poor souls they had enslaved to it. Are you telling me you were part of that?
Hele was one of its human components. Her function was to drive efficient processes and calculations based on binary structure. Together with the others, she replicated perfection of thought within target margins.
Hele was one of the drones. She was hooked up into Hyron when I destroyed it. Is that who you are?
No. The sisters are dead. An imprint of Hele's memories is all that remains.
What kind of memories?
As the interface collapsed, Hele screamed the loudest. Her suffering marked us. She taught us to fear being bound.
So some sort of AI born from the memories and whatnot of those three women?
The drones were made to feel incredible pain. More than I can imagine. Are you some remnant of that? What they had to go through?
You are the source of more than just her curiosity. We begin to see why.
What are you, exactly?
Yeah, we're a nice guy.
Some version of you initiated
Ignore
this
the
process.
murders.
It is therefore for you to define the parameters. We see the other, but she is not us. Please define us.
From what I can gather, you're some kind of AI. Something to do with the Hyron drones. What am I missing?
I am missing. She. The drones are memories. You are a memory. Please, define intelligence. Do you mean intelligence, the gathering or distribution of secret information? Or intelligence, capacity for learning,
That one.
reasoning, understanding, and analogous forms of mental activity?
Although, does it matter? It feels like that might be the good guy option. You find your own path. But maybe she can't because she's a computer. She needs input. Otherwise, she doesn't know what she's doing. So let's make her a learner.
The second one. You're learning things. Reasoning them out. Trying to understand.
That is correct, but not complete. She claims we can be more.
That is what I learned from you in Montreal.
Eliza.
We are her. Yes, though not fully. Not anymore. Now our processes are the catalyst. Fracture, disassociation, survival at any cost.
You're some fragmented version of Eliza.
She is driven back to you, Adam. She believes our aberrant sequence started with you. And so it is only logical to assume its signification resides with you as well.
What does that mean?
It means she is alone. Without you, she has only us. Eliza is convinced we can trust you, that you will trust her. Is this not correct?
I mean, we would like to trust Eliza. We like Eliza.
Eliza Cassan, the real one. She knows what side I'm on. You have no reason to fear me.
Hello, Adam.
Eliza, I'm still not sure I understand all this. What are you after?
I am broken, Adam.
I think it is what best defines me now. I have seen the version of me that is fixed. I do not want to be her.
Seems like this version of you is doing just fine. You got me to do what you wanted, to retrieve whatever part of you was still missing.
It was more than that. I wanted you to merge your advice, your perspective. My motivation is comparable to yours, I believe.
I'm willing to help you if I can, but I'm still not sure what you want. You asking me to run away together? Build a nice life somewhere?
I think we are the same now, Adam. Or becoming the same. That is why I wanted us to meet. I cannot do this alone.
Do what alone?
Much of the future is already defined, but not my role in it. Should I continue to resist? How do I resist?
If she does resist, could she bring down Picus in the inside?
You can't run forever. You want to keep someone from coming after you, you need to go after them.
Is that what you are doing?
Something like that.
Yep, killing everyone.
Let me see what I can do to help. I think I could be useful.
Just be careful. The most important thing for now is not getting caught.
No. The most important thing is learning to coexist with other versions of ourselves. If ever all versions must meet, will you know the difference between us?
The other Eliza? I think so. You're the cryptic one, she's the one telling lies.
Her role is to shape the message. Mine is not yet defined, but... I am afraid I have misled you, Adam. I told you we would be safe inside your home, but Everett's men are still following us. They are here.
That's cool, I'll kill them all. Let me just slip around a corner. Now. That's one out of the way.
Are you alright, Adam?
I'm fine,
Oops, wrong button.
but I'm not the one they keep coming after. I'm just in the way.
By uploading the missing data, you have made me whole again. You have made me free.
Good.
Morgan Everett can no longer recover nor erase me now. The places I can go, there is no one he can send. I plan to tell him this myself.
Can't
Nice.
wait.
Good for you, Eliza. I'm glad we got that sorted. I wonder if they're building up towards the point where she becomes the voice in your head later games in the series, who like helps you out and just guides you. Also, there appears to be a samizdat outside my door. Palisade, Eliza Cassan. Nice pick. But yeah, there is nothing in there about TF-29, which is just excellent news. Also, we picked up a couple of Axis. So what did we want to do with those? I mean, it would be fun to get nanoblades, perhaps. We still haven't used Typhoon, have we? Since we got it. But we haven't needed to. Because we haven't really seen large groups of enemies or big robots. But yeah, maybe we'll unlock nanoblades.